5 months after the deadly floods in July, the Central Texas Community Foundation announced it started giving out millions of dollars that it raised to people in Williamson and Travis counties.
And there are still more funds that will be doled out. Jayla Washington explains the process and what this money means to a flood survivor in the Sandy Creek neighborhood.
Trees swallowed whole by raging floodwaters. Teams looking for stranded people and homes, like Robin Bates, destroyed.
Two other homes from across the road came off their foundations and floated across the road and crashed into mine. So mine was not savable. It was deemed a complete loss.
Bates lived in the Sandy Creek neighborhood, one of the hardest hit areas.
Well, it was sad. I had actually just lost my husband 5 months before to cancer. So having two big losses in 1 year was really hard.
These are some of the damage photos she uploaded when she applied for money raised by the Central Texas Community Foundation and Wilco Cares after the July floods. And she's now among 115 families who received thousands of dollars to help with short-term recovery.
At this moment, undecided about rebuilding there. I may use some of that help to relocate.
CTXCF says it's given out over $3 million in aid so far to people who live in both Travis and Williamson counties. It says it decided how much to give to each applicant based on a need factor scale.
Dozens and dozens and dozens have said this is the first real support we've received. Tears.
They say between $500 and upwards of $100,000 have been given out to families, with an average of $30,000 in aid distributed to each applicant.
It's definitely a gap filler as they work towards long-term recovery.
That's something that's expected to take years. Bates is thankful for help as she figures out what's next.
The financial help goes a long way to helping relieve some of the stress.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And to receive help, you have to live in a flood-impacted area that was identified either by Travis or Williamson County. We've linked this map over on KXAN.com. And then whether you qualify for funding is also based on income level and loss. The Central Texas Community Foundation is taking applications for round 2 from now until January 31st. The group has raised over $8 million so far for flood victims and is hoping to reach its goal of $10 million tomorrow, which is Giving Tuesday.
Going in depth, this all comes after the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country announced the launch of its Family Mental Health Care Fund. That fund is aimed at helping provide families who lost loved ones during the July floods with mental health resources. It's all part of a 4-tiered approach with other money focused towards helping people with housing, economic recovery, quality of life, and future long-term needs.